Adios, that was one heck of a trip. If it's much farther than I think, Mud's gonna pop off. Well, you can relax now. This is the lowest floor of the sealed area. Wait, really? Thank the goddess. If you told me we were only halfway there, I think I'd be floating off to meet her right about now. Really, Father Kevin, you're being a little too humble. I can tell you're extremely well trained for a priest. If you were not, I doubt you could do the job you do. Kazing. Read like a book, a children's book at that. Well, it's no big if you figure it out. We're close to the Von Arsley. We're close to the Von Arsley family anyway. Oh, speaking of my job, that thing the mayor of Ruin said. The Chronos Rod. In accordance to our pact, it's being kept safely secured using the prescribed methods. We can hand it off to you whenever you wish. Perfect, thanks. So anyway, the thing we discussed earlier, mind showing it to me? It's down here, right? Yes, follow me. There's the final boss from the last game. Well now, would you look at that? I imagine even the church would have difficulty deciding what to do with this, yes. This sort of artifact isn't so much big as it is gargantuan. Mind if I take a closer look? As you like, the Queen has given her permission. Please, if you understand any of this, share your thoughts. So this is the Ring Guardian. That was in the report, huh? It's kind of similar to the robot excavated in Calvert, but, wish I could have seen it moving. And this. This thing's an artifact from the last years of the ancient Sumerian civilization, which makes it at least 1,200 years old. It's clearly the core of the structure, but there's no clear indication as to what it actually does. Analysis of artifacts seems to be impossible with modern tools. They work in the same principle as an energy as an ornament, but their internal structure is entirely different from an ornament's. That's what Professor Russell told us, at least. The church refers to these as gifts from the goddess given too early. And over here is... So just after the black ornament you called the gospel was used, all the giant pillars that were set into the floor. Yes, all 4 pillars set into the floor like this one. Even 2 months later, we're not even sure what it means, if anything. Okay, so seal on the Orlay and gospel were used. And the device in here spoke of device towers and a second barrier. I think I'm starting to see what kind of system is at work here. System? What system? There's nothing else here. Well, call it gut instinct at this point, but I think this was some sort of gate. Gate? Bingo. Call it a gate on the trail that leads to the goddess's treasure. The thing that opens it is a black key called a gospel. If you think about it like that, the Orlay being AWOL makes a lot of sense. But where's this trail of yours then? This is the lowest floor. According to Professor, the ruins extend no further. Think a little less literally. It's not a trail you see with your eyes or a normal walk. It could be the septum veins that run through the earth, or maybe it's some route we can't even imagine. But that's where we'll find the clue that will lead to the Orlay. Chapter 1: Sneaking Shadows. Oh, girls are back in town. In this case, literally. Whew. Being on an airship for over half a day is kind of tiring, huh? I know how to stretch our legs, though. Let's go report the completion of our training and duty readiness. Estelle, hello. Oh yeah, you're right. We should go say hi to Elman. Hey, are you Estelle? Huh? You've got a case of the nerves, don't you? Yeah, I do. I don't know why either. I didn't feel this way at all before we went to training, but now, somehow thinking about it, I'm really going to be a full bracer now. It's making me really antsy. I get it. You're trembling with excitement, I bet. Excitement, huh? You've grown way stronger over this past month, Estelle. And not just in, like, the wacky stuff with the stick department. You're more knowledgeable, careful, and you make better judgments. And now you're about to start hunting down the mystery creepos who want to doom us all or whatever. And you're gonna bring Joshua back. I bet that's all you had, only just now sinking in on you. Yeah, when you put it that way, that is how I'm feeling. I'm such a dimwit. I'm like a mountain climber who didn't even bother looking up how big the mountain before her is. Having second thoughts about climbing it? No way, if anything, I'm even more fired up now than I used to be. No matter how big a mountain it is, you can only climb it one step at a time anyway. Even if I have to crawl, I'll reach the top no matter what. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, we're gonna go head over to the guild. Let's go. More cutscenes. I see that both of you have done well. Well then, here's your reward based on your performance during training. How we get paid for training? Huh? That's a complaint, but are you sure? Naturally, it's part of your job after all. It won't be a problem so long as you put your new skills to good use for the guild. Alright, I'll do my best. Got the money, got the points, and start over on points. It does seem like you two had quite a fulfilling training period. You even carry yourselves differently. I learned a lot. If I ever get the chance, I'd like to go again. I'm glad to hear it. Speaking of which, Kurt and the others remained at the training grounds, correct? Yeah, Karna and Grant are doing some expert level stuff, I think. They said they won't be back for a while. I think I get what Ellen is poking at, though. The guild's down 3 full skilled bracers now. We're gonna be really busy from here on. On top of that, Cassius is still devoting all his time to the military right now. Oh yeah, if I remember right, he's currently working out of Lystrom Fortress. Cassius Breeder General Bride has been welcomed back into the army and is now head of the military command. He's essentially the head of Her Majesty's Royal Army at this point. Wait, he's the head of the military right now? I thought General Morgan had that position. As I understand, that was the original idea, but Morgan himself proposed giving Cassius full reign. He seems to be entrusting the future of the army to your father, Estelle. The future entrusted to Dad? Well, we're doomed then. Well, I can see Cassius being given. Cassius being given that much responsibility, you know. That's gonna mean we're down at our S-rank hero too, though. I think it's safe to say we'll have plenty of support from the military from here on, however. At the same time, we have new threats to concern ourselves with. Huh? Right, you mean the society. Did they start to do stuff when we were away? Well, they've done nothing obvious, but that is eminently how they work. What has happened are several strange occurrences over the past month. One example would be the changes in wild beasts and monsters in the various regions. The monsters have changed. Do you mind defining change, Eleanor? I hope it isn't what I think it is. To start with, heretofore undocumented types of monsters are showing up all over the country. Even the existing monsters have become more vicious and powerful. Travel has become significantly more dangerous. No one has been able to put forward any explanation as to why this is happening. So every beastie out there is nastier, just of course, because sequel, baby! it's definitely society's doing. They're trying to turn us all into monster kibble. Calm yourself, Annalise. We still don't know. We still have enough evidence to be certain of anything. We do know one thing, though. Things definitely began happening after the Queen's birthday celebrations. That we know for certain. The first reports came in practically the day after. Ah, crap. Don't look so glum. We've been actually formulating a response of sorts. And I'd very much like for the two of you to be part of it. A response. You two are here already. I want to meet you at the port. Skara! And I'll get to it. This is a surprise. Something again, Monster Subjugation Force? Welcome back, you two. It's good to see you. Hey, you two got back sooner than I thought. I'm really happy to see you, Skara. And I'll get high. It's been a while. Yeah, well, I think the last time we saw each other was during the Queen's birthday shindig. The old man told me about Joshua, you know. I heard you were practically broken up over it, but you seem back to your feet already, huh? Yeah, mostly. More to the point though, why are you two together? Good question. I should get a camera. This is like seeing a king penguin. Oh really? Isn't that rare, you two? Gotta admit, we don't work together that often, Scarazard. Actually, Scarazard and Agate are here to begin a special mission. I asked them to come here today for a specific reason. A mission? Indeed, they will be tasked with investigating the society of Ouroboros. What? Wait, like chasing down their agents and stuff? Isn't that dangerous? I wish it were more what was that exciting. Investigating might be a little too specific, though. We're barely even certain the society exists at this point. You realize, despite what Cassius says, we're gonna be wandering across the library, keeping an eye out for anything resembling a secret society bent on world domination. This is practically not gonna be the most exciting job ever, is the point. Oh, I get it. I guess groping around in the dark is the best we can do right now, huh? So, I'm guessing you want us to tag along? Yes, I'd like to assign you to assist Scarazard and Agate. The plan is to have Skara and Agate investigate different areas separately. I like for them to have a partner though, just in case society really is as dangerous as we think it is. Okay, one of us go. So one of us helps Skara, and the other helps Agate. Exactly. Are you willing to assist? You bet we are. I'm going to go looking for a society on my own anyway, so this is perfect. I want to help too. There's no way I can sit around when there's suspicious stuff going on. Thank you. I'm glad we have the help. Well then, the one remaining hurdle would be team formation. I'd be fine with either of you, really. Well, we all know each other, basically. You two figure out how it'll work out. Oh, of course you have to push the decision on us. What do you say, Annalise? How should we do this? Oh, well, it might be kind of irresponsible of me, but I think it'd be best if you decide, Estelle. What? You're the only one you've been a full bracer for a little while, right? You probably haven't found your style as a bracer yet. So how about using this as a chance to see what kind of bracer you want to be? Annalise. Well, look at you, Annalise. When did you learn to talk like a professional? Leave it to me. Either way, the girl's got a point. Skara and I are the same rank, but the ways we fight are very different. I barely use arts except for support once in a while. I focus more on cutting things down with my sword. I emphasize speed and range with my whip and orbital arts. You can't really go wrong with either of us, I think. Keep that in mind that being a bracer involves much more than just fighting, though. Think hard and choose the partner that matches you best. Well then... this is a tough decision. They both have strengths. Estelle's currently my only healer, though. Skara would be a good option for more magic coverage, and I won't have that much offensive power since Joshua was my main attacker in the last game. If it's led to that decision, then I have to go with Agate to replace Joshua, so that's my main attacker. Alright then. Just keep in mind, you're a full bracer now. I ain't gonna go easy on you. Hope you're ready. Yeah, I know. I kinda thought you might say something macho like that. What? Come on now, starting off with the argument is probably not the best way to begin this trip. That will make Annalise and me the other team. I look forward to seeing how your training turned out. Heck yeah! It feels like forever since we worked together, Scara. So, with that out of the way, the next step is figure out how we're gonna wander the country looking for shadows. Any thoughts, Elaine? Possibly. I would suggest beginning by going to help the regions with the busiest branches. In fact, just received pleas for aid from Ruin and the Roland branch today. Rather desperate sounding ones at that. That sounds just lovely. I suppose I have been away from Roland for too long. I'd best go help Ina. Yeah, I think that's for the best. It's been a while since I've seen Ina too. This will be fun. You heard that? Well, hit the Ruin then. You're cool with that, right, Estelle? Of course. Man, I wonder how everyone in Ruin is doing. I'll contact the branches ahead of your arrival. Be careful, everyone. Okay, we'll get a bit of an early start then. Estelle, you just gotten back too. I'm sorry we could have spent more time together. Me too. It sounds like Ina or Roland really need some help though. Be sure to say hi to everyone for me. You got it. Estelle, I'm sure you're fine, but don't fret yourself to loose ends, alright? Scara, my tarot tells me the bond between you and Joshua has not been severed yet. So don't worry, believe in your connection to him. Follow it, and your trail will be clear, I know it. Yeah, thanks, Scara, I feel a lot braver now. Come on now, don't make that face. You're full brace, remember, be proud of yourself. Right, I am. So Estelle, guess this is goodbye for now then. Annalise, thanks for going with me to my training. Scara asked you to come along with me, right? I've been found out like a pie thief in the night. Scara said having someone who didn't know Joshua too well around would help you sort out your feelings. So yeah, she asked me. I thought so. What? Don't tell her everything! What's wrong with being a friend at this point, right? But the real truth is, it wasn't just that. I did want to train myself too. And I really do think I learned a lot from training with you, Estelle. So I've got to say it to you. Thank you. Annalise. And, okay, deep breaths. I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but I think, to think we're already friends, but well, I like for you and me, Estelle, if we're becoming something more. What? What are you saying? Are you saying what I think I'm saying? Don't you stop me, Scara. I'm serious. I'm absolutely sure about this. Serious. Oh my. Really, right here in public. You got to be freaking kidding me. You know, I'm a couple years older than you, Estelle, but we've totally spent the same amount of time. In the guild. You know, age doesn't matter when it comes to something like this. So what do you think? Well, I'm really happy. I think my heart is racing out of my chest, but this is kind of a surprise to say the least. Besides, there's Joshua, and there's kind of the issue on a couple fronts. More than a couple, or rather, I don't. Well, Joshua, what do you think this is? And what problems in a couple of fronts if we become rivals? Rivals. Yeah, we're about the same age, about equal in skill level. I thought it would help us both try to reach even higher, but you don't actually like the idea, do you? That's what you meant. Okay. As unpredictable as always, I see. Not quite the punch I was expecting. I was expecting the Yuri moment. That was about to cheer for the Yuri moment. Punchline. Well, if that's what you want. Alright then. I, Estelle Bright, hereby recognize my rival, Annalise Elford. Consider that the gauntlet thrown in your face. Sweet. Alright, step 1, race to see which one of us reaches Agnes Terra's level first. Bring it on, Sword Brain. I'll leave you eating my bracer point dust. Oh boy. I do believe for some amount of peril, my good Corsair. Seriously? Nothing scared a couple of kids charging straight ahead. This is the final border call for the Slid and bound for Roland. All passengers please embark immediately. Oh, that's us, I'm afraid. Well, then you two stay safe. We'll contact you through the guild should we find anything. Keep in touch with us as well. Will do. See you, Natalie. Scara, stay safe. Yeah, good luck, Estelle. Very slow liftoff. Okay then, should we finish our check-in and wait for the next ruin-bound flight? The ship bound for ruins out to get here soon enough. Sure you don't want to do some shopping or something? Nope, in a month. I wouldn't mind handling the department store, but are you sure you wouldn't mind, Nugget? I'm easy really. Guys just change into things without planning. You see, girls are the ones who actually bother preparing and whatnot. I say choose what you think is important. Okay. Oh, well, to be honest, I get what I need in Ruin. Let's just get our tickets. Works for me. Tickets should be sold in the lobby of the airship company building. Let's go. Right, now we have control. Alright. That was a long cutscene. Because RPG. Alright, off to go get tickets. I think this is it. Ticket purchase or handle in the building hereby. Thank you. Can I turn the camera here? Yep, I can turn the camera. Oh, this building. What's... Really, this is why I cannot stand the pompous imperial nobility. And I thought there were limits to how unpleasant a single person can be. You took the words right out of my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? I did not think Libral's internal politics were your plaything. It's a matter of national, no, international security, I suppose. It's been a decade since Abronia attempted to annex this innocent little country. It's absolutely unexpected for a half-barbaric nation like yourselves to lay their hands on such a cutting-edge technology. The Republic as a long-standing friend of Liberal, we won't stand back without something like that to threaten its interest. Long-standing friend? Some friends you are. You didn't send them so much as a soldier in the war. You're just pretending to be allies when it suits you while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't. What did you just... My Lord Ambassador Carnegie, may I suppose we leave this matter here? I do not wish to bother the other customers. But Mueller, we... Ambassador Cochrane, may I ask you back down as well? This is a debate that can be handled just as well through the embassies. Very well. I cannot say I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still, far better than hearing it from the pompous and gluttonous member of nobility, I suppose. What did you just... Well, gentlemen, if you pardon me, someone just threw it down in his face. That lover. That insufferable she-wolf. This is why commoners with no history or tradition are... My lord? Yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the other matter to your hands. As you will, my lord. Playing minder as always. Hiya! Oh, Estelle, yes. It's been some time since the martial arts competition, I believe. I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now, though. Who were those two, and why were they going at each other's throats like cat and dog? That man was an ambassador of the Ebonian Empire to Lyrebel, Lord Davil Chronic. I cannot pronounce that, I'm sorry for it. The other woman is an ambassador from the Republic of Calvard, Elsa Cochrane. They head their respective embassies here in the capital. Oh, I see. Damn childish for a couple of ambassadors. Can those two really do their jobs? Agate. I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say that the Empire and the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. And on top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Well, no, the fact that they break into an argument even every time they meet shows how similar they are in some ways. I guess you could see that. Though maybe it's cause I watched the middle of the conversation, but I don't understand like half of that. Something about the engine provision and liberals' internal politics. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't ask. I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyway. The engine in question is actually the latest from our own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units will be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both. But we bumped into the ambassador Conqueror when we came by to finalize the details of the deal. Oh, I get it. Why the big argument about an engine, though? An orbital ship's engine determines what a ship can really do. Since you can install them in military ships, you usually don't just hand them out like candy. Now I get it. It'd be a real mess if if that engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean, not at all is true. Normally sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be unthinkable, but this is part of your queen's plan. Remember that rather than monopolizing a technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace. At least that's her plan as I understand it. I get it, she did something like that a while ago, now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible that the queen is willing to try something like that. Like, it's not just an ideal, you know. It's something that could possibly should really change how people negotiate. Yes, you have your reason to be proud of your queen, I say. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I intended. You're here for your air tickets. Yes, I pardon myself here. Oh yes. Say Mueller, about Olivier. Has he gone back to Urbonia yet? What, have you heard? Have you not heard? I haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. I felt kind of bad about that. Oh, don't worry, the half-wit continuing to while away his days here in Liberal. He said he was going to visit Elmo Springs, if I remember right. Okay then, that sounds like Olivier, alright. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as that is, I'll let him know you were asking about him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Thanks, Mueller. Hardly. I should thank you for keeping a lunatic company. Now, if you excuse me... That's one hell of a stiff military type for a friend of that golden-haired guy. Who is he? Mueller is the resident military officer at the Herbonian Embassy, I think. I've only ever met him a few times myself. Well built. He made sure not to leave himself open at any point in our chat. A well-trained dog in the military and hiding some sharp fangs to boot. There you go again. He does seem like he's really strong, though. I don't trust any Imperial, and that includes Blondie. It seems like he talked to Cassius about something, but who knows what his plan is. What's staying so long? I guess that's a good point. Although Olivier may be weird, but I can't think of him as a bad guy. Even Mueller doesn't seem that malevolent, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Let's go to the counter and get some tickets. Welcome. Will you be using our national or international flights? 2 tickets bound for Ruin, please. Understood. Pardon me, are you with the Bracer Guild? Yes. Are you still in Agate? Yes. I've already received payment from Elaine with the Capital Branch. Here are your tickets. I see, so Elaine did. Nice. Elaine he's always ahead. Well then, please hand your tickets over to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in on your flight there. Oh boy, the adventures at the airport. Well, better than staying at Hartsfield for all day. Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, we will need your ticket. We need to check in and present your tickets. Once we check in, we should stick around and wait for a ship. Sure you got everything you need? Very well, please come back when you're ready to fly with us. I don't want to check it yet because I'm pretty sure that will lead to a cutscene, and it's already close to 30-minute mark on this one, if not past it. So with that said, I'll see all of you guys in the next episode.